Welcome to the call, everybody. My name is Billy Funk. It is September 2nd, 2013, and you are on a call to talk about an exciting new platform called Uneeqlee. You're going to hear from not just a couple leaders inside the company, but you're also going to hear from the owner of the company so he can share his thoughts and his vision of exactly where the company is at and where it's going. But first, before we bring him on, I'd like to bring on a guy who's been in mobile for a long time. He's an absolutely awesome marketer. When it comes to building teams, driving depth, this guy, he knows what he's doing. He's done it time and time again. He's an unbelievable internet marketer, and he's just a force in the industry. That's why they call him Ray the Force Dietrich. So, Ray, are you with us?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
Thanks, Billy. I appreciate it. And, I wanted to take a moment to thank every one of you to join us on a Labor Day weekend. It means a lot that you'll join us tonight. We're going to have a really good call lined up for you. We're excited. Uneeqlee is absolutely exploding. We're only 7 days into this, and some of the numbers, guys, are just incredible. So I think everyone sees the value that we have in this mobile marketing platform and what it really can do for people's businesses, as well as what they can do building a business within Uneeqlee. So I'm going to keep it shorter than I usually do. Again, we appreciate your call. I'm going to go through just a couple things on why I think mobile is so important, because you have to go where the eyeballs are, guys. And what we're doing with Uneeqlee, and I'm just going to touch on a small portion of it, is if you're not familiar with it, you can reserve a keyword and you text it to the number 75,000, and then you get a response written by the person who owns the keyword. So you would text Ray to 75,000 and get a response back from me that says, hey, thanks for checking on me. Check out this site. And I would drive you to a site. Now, that can be for your business. It can be for Uneeqlee. It can be for your team, your employees, whatever it is. And that keyword or that short code 75,000 is so important because you can remember it. It's not code 65821 or some other crazy number that you're not even going to remember. People can remember 75,000. And what we're doing here is launching a mobile marketing platform, okay? And mobile is so important because that's where the eyeballs are. I mean, if you want to connect and engage your customers, prospects, team members, whoever that your audience is, if you want to engage your audience, you have to go where the eyeballs are. And if you open yourself up to mobile and see what's happening in that space, everyone is on their phone all the time. They have their phone usually in their hand. I mean, me personally, I have my phone. I am super ultra connected to my phone at all times. First thing I do when I wake up is I check that phone. If I wake up in the middle of the night, I check that phone. I am on it all the time. You drive down the street, you see people texting all over the place. You see people walking on the sidewalk with their face buried in that phone because they're engaged on what's going on. That's their lifeline. So why would you want to engage your audience any other way than mobile? Super important. This is a great way, super affordable way to get to that audience. I mean, in the middle of the day, how far is your phone really away from you? Like, do you keep it in the other room? Do you keep it on a shelf somewhere? Or do you keep it in your pocket? And how often do you really check it? I ask you to actually think about how many times you check your phone a day and how many text messages that you've received have you not read. And the last thing that I'll cover before we get this call going, because we have the CEO of Uneeqlee, Seth Frazier. He's going to close this call out, but first you're going to hear from Billy. But business cards, okay? Using that mobile business card by texting your keyword to 75,000 opts them into your list, and you can contact them anytime. So why would you use a regular business card? What happens to business cards when you pass them out? When I receive a business card from somebody, I politely take it, I stuff it in my pocket. Chances are I'm not going to transfer the info over. I'm not going to add them to a database. I'm not going to do any work with that card. It may go onto my desk for a couple of days, but it's going to get thrown out, and that contact info is lost. I'm not engaged. I'm not connected. They can't send me a text for the next discount that they have or a follow-up or any kind of messaging from that person, so it's lost. So how would you like to, the next time somebody asks you for your card, to say, I don't have one on me, just text the word Ray to 75,000. First, their eyes are going to light up, and then they're going to do it, and they're going to get a text back from you immediately, and they're probably going to be asking you about how you did that. But what happens is as soon as they text that, they're opted into your list. You can contact them whenever you want. That is super powerful, guys. The last thing I'm going to talk about is text messages are opened 97% of the time, and usually within 15, 20 minutes. The best crafted email that you have by copy gurus that send out these emails, they may get 20-30% of people to open them. So there's a massive amount of people that are never even seeing that email marketing. So mobile is absolutely where it's at. Now, I promise you I'll keep it short, so I'm going to kind of introduce Billy. He opened up the call, Billy Funk. We like to call him the extreme networker because this dude is crazy. He's a rock climber, extreme networker, mixture of just a super talented trainer, online, offline marketer. This guy rocks webinars like nobody's business, calls. He's awesome. Travels the country with his teams. He's been in the mobile industry for quite a while, too. Just a wealth of knowledge, and he is working 24/7 on this project. And, we're all lucky to have him on the team. So, Billy, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me, Ray?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate all the kind words, Ray. You explained this platform very visually and very effectively for everybody. And so I think I would just like to add a few things to it, maybe my vision of where I'm at, where I see this company going. It was about 4 months ago that I got exposed to this opportunity that was coming up. And at the time, it was something that not only did I want, but I needed. The times of, handing out business cards, like Ray said, for me, they're gone. The times of, chasing people down and sending people messages through platforms where they're not going to look at it, that's all gone for me, because I truly talk a lot about monetizing people's social equity. If you really want to monetize all the connections that you have, all the relationships that you've built, all the networkers that you know, all the entrepreneurs that you've met, all the business owners that you chat with, then you need a tool. You need something that, no matter who they are, where they're at, what they're doing, what company they're with, what product they're promoting, what service they're offering, what business they're building, you need something that can help each and every one of them. And until you have that one that wonder product, that platform, that technology tool that, everybody says yes to, you're not going to truly be able to monetize every connection, because every time you approach somebody that's a business owner or a networker and you say, hey, come look over here, check this out, if it distracts them whatsoever, if it takes them away from their primary purpose, then they're probably not going to say yes. They're probably not going to take a long time to look at it, because why would they? They're building something. They've got a why. They've got a drive. They've got a business and a platform as well as a gold mine that they believe in. And in order for them to do what you're doing, they would need to stop or even slow down. So what I'm saying here is that we finally have got something that, you can approach anybody with, and you can say, listen, I'm not telling you to stop doing what you're doing or even slow down. I found something that's going to speed up what you're already doing. I found something that's going to help you promote your primary business, that's going to attract your customers, that's going to keep your customers engaged, and that's going to give you that cutting edge, that turnkey solution that everybody's looking for. I believe that we're in the times of the gold rush and almost the Industrial Revolution combined right now in the industry, and we've got something special here, guys. We've got something I don't think a lot of people know about right now, and in the next 6 months, they all are. I mean, this company is already seeing that viralness to it in a very short amount of time, and we're all going to be getting paid tomorrow, our first paycheck with the Fast Start bonus. That's huge. To be 8 days inside of a company already getting paid, I think that's big. And so I think that tomorrow what's going to happen is going to be pretty exciting when everybody sees that people are already getting paid inside this platform. It was the vision that Eric Green showed me, and then talking with Seth and, really understanding where he was going with this, that they really got me excited a few months back. And I've been waiting for this for a long time, to have the ability to go up to somebody, and start talking to them and create that relationship. You know what's coming next. You guys are going to exchange information. They're going to ask you for their business card, for your business card. And so to have the ability to say to somebody, you know what, I don't have a paper one anymore. I do have a mobile one, though. Go ahead and text Billy to 75,000. And right there on the spot, they do that. And they get exactly what I want to send it to them right there, right then. They get my name, my contact info. Maybe they get my Facebook link. Whatever I choose to put inside that message, they get instantly. And if they're an entrepreneur, if they're a networker or any type of a business owner, and they look at their phone and they see what you just did or what I just did, they're most likely going to say, how did you do that? Can I have this too? And so what I'm saying, guys, is we've got something that's very unique, very exciting, and you know what? It's not going to take any selling and convincing whatsoever. The product is going to sell itself. And to have the ability to really change people's mindsets, about network marketing and about multi-level marketing, I think it's huge. It's here. It's now. We've got a product that you can approach any business owner with. Don't even have to tell them about the compensation plan, because if you showed me this product and this platform and you told me about how I can get 100 text messages for $19 a month or 1,000 for $59, and I said, can I explain this to people and get people excited and make some money off of referring people, and you told me no, I still say yes. And so that's what I'm saying to you, is that you can approach anybody with this. Don't even have to talk about the compensation plan. And there's going to be a lot of business owners that come inside this platform that are not going to know that this is network marketing until they're told that if they tell some people they can get it for free or even make money with it. And their mindset's going to shift. And I think that's huge. I think that Seth Frazier put together something that's absolutely fantastic. I think people are still scratching their heads right now in terms of what we have in our hands and what's about to happen with the QR code generator and everything else, the mobile website wizard that he's putting together. Everything that's coming together inside this platform looks absolutely beautiful to me. I'm super excited. And, to know Seth Frazier for the last, I guess it's only been 2 months, Seth, but, I feel like I've known you for 2 years or even 20 years. And I know that in the last decade that you've been in business, you've started a couple other companies. You've been very successful, and you've made multiple millions inside of the first month of several companies, and I know you're expecting to far surpass that. So I just want to let you guys know that I've known Seth for a short amount of time, but I'm telling you right now that his colors have rang true each and every time I've talked to him and connected with him. The Seth that I met 2 months ago is the same Seth that I know now. He's super excited about this. He's an unbelievable leader, an awesome owner, and he's got a vision that I'm standing in front of. Seth Frazier, are you on the call right now? I think he's on the call. I want to make sure he's not muted out.
I am here, Billy.
Awesome, Seth. I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us on this Labor Day evening. I think everybody on the call maybe wants to hear a few words from you as to what's happening right now inside the platform. What's been going on the last week, and where do you think you see everything going in the future?
All right, well, I'm just going to touch on a couple things. First of all, I want to say thank you guys so much for putting this call together, and especially for those of you who are on the call on Labor Day, not just Labor Day weekend, but actual Labor Day. You guys have really impressed me by the fact that you're here and you're listening. It tells me you're willing to move on this platform and that you're a serious business leader. That's what this call is all about, the folks that are on this call, the folks that have put it together, Billy and Ray and John and Joe and Eric, and these guys have been absolutely just killing it. So I really respect your time, and I appreciate that very much. That's why what I'm going to say is going to be a little bit brief, but I'm also going to touch on a few things that we didn't cover this evening so far that I think are pretty exciting. We talked a lot about the text messaging platform, which is very, very exciting. When you jump in with us, your new phone number, you can consider it yours, is going to be 75,000. You're going to get to choose the keyword that goes with that. So when you meet people and you're out and about, if you're Billy or Ray or somebody like that and you decided to choose that as your keyword, awesome. You can just hand that out. People text it into the phone number 75,000, and automatically from this moment until the end of time, they're going to be in your contact database with us. Whether or not they choose to opt out of receiving text messages down the road, they're going to be a part of that text messaging platform with us. But that is just one component of a 5-component piece that we've put together with Uneeqlee, and 3 of them you're going to get at all 3 price points, which starts at $20 a month, and then I should say $19.95 a month. It sounds a little sexier, right? And then, of course, $59.95 and $199.95 a month. All 3 price points are going to have the 3 primary products, which is, number 1, of course, the text messaging platform. Number 2, a mobile website wizard that you actually create yourself. You can upload your own logo to it, set the color scheme for it, change the buttons and what they say. You can set a location to your map of your place of business, if you have a physical location of business that you do things from. You can connect to your Twitter, YouTube, Facebook accounts, all that good stuff there as well. And then we've got a great QR code generator. It's a customized QR code generator that lets you upload your logo for whatever products or services you're already currently representing. I want to make that very clear. So you might be already with a weight loss program, might be with a coffee program. You might be a regular physical product business owner, so you're selling coffee or you run a restaurant, whatever it might happen to be. You upload your logo to our system. Our system analyzes the colors of your logo and then presents you with quite a few great options with these beautiful QR codes that have your logo integrated right into the center of them. So you've got 3 products right there starting at just $19.95 a month that are going to be able to give you some great success on your destination here. And one of the big reasons we call the program Uneeqlee, in case you're wondering, is that customized QR code, because we let you stand out and get noticed. So that's kind of our slogan behind the company: stand out, get noticed, uniquely you. We want you to be able to stand out in the products and services that you're representing out there. That's a big reason why we put together this trio of products that all fit together hand in hand to really help you stand out with the folks that you meet. When you don't have more than maybe 20 seconds to impress someone, you really can do that with our product. And actually, a lot of those things we're going to be pushing towards a business card creation wizard. It's going to allow you to integrate that QR code, and it'll say right on the card, text your keyword to 75,000, so if you choose the keyword lose weight or 10 free bucks or whatever you choose to use as a keyword and as a promotion for the welcome that you send out with that initial text, it's all going to be integrated as part of that. Also want to cover a couple other things that are going on this week, some big stuff. So we're going to actually have a really great webinar tomorrow night that I'd like to invite you all to. And we'll be sending out an email about that either this evening or tomorrow morning that you're going to receive an invitation to that. And that's going to be for tomorrow, a very special big day for us. We're doing our very first commissions payout. Why is that such a big deal? Probably because the fact is that we've been in business for exactly 7 days as of today. A lot of you guys have participated in a lot of business opportunities out there, and you can tell when a company really has their stuff together because they'll make a lot of excuses. Well, our payouts are coming. We're 35 days in. And the thing is that it's kind of a lack of respect for those of you who are really building. You guys have put good, hard money into these programs, and to be able to expect commissions check back, it's really crucial that you get that back quickly so you can keep building the business. You can keep people getting excited. And even though we're in what we call our whisper launch phase, where a few of our products are live, we have a lot more going live very, very soon, I think it's crucial that we get money back in your hands so you guys can really be successful. One of the things, Billy, I've heard talk about on these calls before, and I want to reiterate on this particular call, is that it can be really crucial what level you sign up at, especially in your first month. Billy, let me just ask you a question if you don't mind. Do you happen to know how far down your Fast Start bonuses would have been just 7 days into this program at this point in time?
Yeah, my Fast Start bonuses, if I came at the $199, would have been all 10 levels. Well, would have been, yeah, exactly. But they're not.
What happens with this compensation plan, we give you the opportunity to earn your way up to those. So in other words, you can come in at $19.95, and if you sponsor 5 people, it opens up 2 more levels of the compensation plan in the matrix, in the Fast Start bonuses, in the unilevel, which is what we call our volume membership bonus. If you come in at $199.95, it opens up 2 more extra levels. And in a case like this, I just want to make it very clear, you can leave a lot of money on the table by not choosing the right level when you first come in, because even though you can earn your way in by sponsoring 5 people personally, that bumps you up to where you would be earning at the $59.95 level. That takes place in your second month. So when you first come into this program, this being Whisper launch time period, there's literally going to be thousands of folks coming in over the next 30 to 60 days. And you can leave a lot of money on the table by not jumping in at the right price point right up front. Now, all 3 price points are great. So when you come in, if you come in at $19.95 and you want to earn your way up to where you can unlock some of the compensation plan by sponsoring others and really getting them engaged with this program, that's totally cool. We totally respect that. It's absolutely great. However, it can be a big bonus for you to really think about where you're coming in. And for most folks, I would say for the majority of people, $59.95 is the right level. In Billy's case, he's an absolute rock star, and we got this call loaded with people, and it's been that way every single day since they've been running these calls. That's great. It would have been great for him to come in at $199.95. However, any level that you come in at, you're going to be able to do very well in this program, and we really did it that way so that we don't lock out folks from being able to participate at a lower price point. And if you've seen a lot of other network marketing programs that have a lower price point, they tend to give you products and services that can be a little bit, you just wonder, what am I actually paying for? Not always, but sometimes you come in at $10 or $20, and the big goal of it is to cycle and bring in all these folks and that sort of thing. But it tends to be a situation where you can wonder, what am I actually getting for the price point? Well, at that $19.95 price point, even if you just start there, you're really talking about having your own phone number, 75,000, your own keyword at that phone number, 100 text messages to keep in touch with people that are important to you, promote the current business or services that you're already promoting, and on top of that, your mobile website wizard, plus your customized QR code generator that ties all 3 products together, because when people scan that QR code, they're added to your text message list and redirected to your mobile website. So you can see how all those 3 products really come together. And then at our 2 higher price points, we have 2 additional products. We've got our email system that allows you to send out 15,000 emails a month about anything you want, assuming it's not gambling or porn. But you can send out up to 15,000 a month at the 59 level and up to 500,000 emails a month at the $199.95 level. Plus you get 100 free leads a month at the $59 level and 1,000 free leads a month at the $199 level. So that's pretty intense, the amount of tools and services that we're giving to you, and of course the amount of text messages bumps up with those two programs as well at that level. So you have a lot at your fingertips here, whether you choose to jump in at $19.95 or $59.95 or $199.95. I will say this, jump in. This is the right time. This is the whisper launch period that you guys are waiting for. A lot of folks wait for that honeymoon period to come on with a product or service that is going to be the absolute rock star of the industry. And I don't mean to overhype this because we don't like to be a company that's really, really hypey, but it is an opportunity for you. And I would really love to see you guys take that with both hands. So I want to encourage everybody on this call, after this call is over, and I'm going to be dropping after I'm done talking here, Billy and Ray, so I'll let you guys close it out. But I do want to make sure this is a little bit short to give everybody a chance to have an opportunity to enjoy this beautiful day off, Labor Day. But after this call is over, I really want to encourage you, go get locked in. Go get signed up. And in the back office, please be patient with us. During Whisper Launch, you're going to see more and more products and services coming. However, starting tomorrow, one thing you will not have to wait for is getting paid. So that's an important piece of this. And we have another huge announcement coming also this week. We'll keep you posted on that, so keep an eye on your email after you get signed up. And thank you guys very much for having me be a part of this call. I really appreciate it, and I'm honored to be a part of this. You guys are killing it, and it's awesome to see.
Thank you, Seth. I appreciate all the time. I appreciate this opportunity that you've given us, and appreciate your vision and obviously this platform, this product. So thank you, Seth Frazier. And guys, you heard it from the owner. You heard it from Ray Dietrich, and you hear it from me. Yeah, this is something that's hot. It's special. It's something that, when you look back on this, one or two things will probably occur in the next 6 months. You'll look back and say, I'm so glad I did, or man, I wish I would have. Don't be in that second category. Be in the first category. Get back with the person who invited you to this call. Tell them you're ready to get started. Or tell them you have questions, because that's what we're here for. We're here to help. We're here to get your questions answered. And I hope you guys have a fantastic Labor Day weekend. The rest of it, I guess there's only a few hours left in that. But, guys, this is something that can truly help you labor less. And I think that's what we're all involved in this industry for, is to labor less and to have more leisure. Well, this tool can be something that totally helps you and makes your time just a lot more meaningful. I can tell you that. So, guys, thank you so much for being on the call. Thank you for taking the time out of your Labor Day weekend, and we'll see everybody on the webinar tomorrow night. Thank you, Ray, and thank you, Seth.